Hey everybody, I'm driving very carefully. I'm just putting the camera up on the dashboard here. I want to show you something up here. The police are on patrol here in this neighborhood. And I want to go right up here and oops. Oh, there they stopped right there. I don't know quite what for, but it was interesting. Before they had their lights on as they were going along. And I wanted to show you that because it's very interesting. Here in Japan, the police have their lights on. Well, they use their lights and siren and all to flag people down and stop people, and they'll use their loudspeaker for that as well too. They'll if they want you to stop, they'll turn on the loudspeaker and tell you to, hey, stop there, buddy boy. And I don't know exactly how that translates into Japanese, especially the buddy boy part, but it's a very jovial. No, okay. Enough of that. Obviously, my plan fell through. I saw them with their lights flashing, and I wanted to show you how that worked. But they stopped for some reason and turned the lights. It's interesting though. They turn the lights off. Okay, when they have it, but they keep the lights on. Now they might have the lights on again. Let's go back up there and try again. Maybe they're gonna pull me over for thinking I'm doing something suspicious when I'm actually shadowing the police in Japan. I can tell them I'm lost, that I'm looking for Koko Ichiban or something like that. Let's see if they've got the lights on now. But anyway, they turn the lights on and it's like saying, hey, if anybody needs any help, you need the police for any reason, just go ahead and here we are. We've got our lights on. Now I'm stalking the police. You can see them up there. I'm waiting for them to turn their lights on. See, I wonder if they'll do it. They've got their light. That's the stop lights up there. So anyway, that's what they do. They roll all around. I'll turn my flashers on. Flash, flash, flash. That's the other thing you do. You got to stop the flash. But I'll tell you something else while we wait for the cops to do it. Here in Japan, if you do something courteous, like you allow somebody to cut in, it's really crowded here. So there's always waiting to get into a line or something. And if you allow somebody to cut in, the person that you allowed to cut in will show their gratitude by flashing their flashers like this. They won't. Okay, they'll do it like this, and it's a certain number. So somebody lets you in, and you go, oh yeah, you turn your wheel and you come in and stuff. And then as soon as you get in, you're in front of them. You go 1, 2, and stop. Oh, I did it too many. Here, I'll try it again. 1, 2, and stop. 2 flashes is a way to say thank you in Japan, and you also honk the horn, toot toot, not too many times, and that's a way to say thank you as well. Well, I don't think I'm going to get any luck. We'll just go by again because I can see the cops are out of there. The Citizens Official Protectors are, to use I think that's the acronym that COP stands for. Citizens Official Protectors of Japan are doing something at this house right up here. So they actually have some police business. And that flag out in front there, that's a flag for saying, kids, if you're getting chased by a smasher, well, I shouldn't be silly with something like that. Basically, chikan is the word. Chikan, the bad guys, the child perverts, the ones that chase the kids down. If you're being chased by one of them, come here. This is a safe house. You see those flags all over the place. And I'm actually very topical for this particular area because this is the area where my wife, when she was a schoolgirl, she had to go to the elementary school where Emily goes to school. It wasn't built. She had to go to an elementary school way far away. And this area here was all kind of a wooded area. And Yumiko told me that she was not allowed to walk through this area here, specifically because of the men that were hiding in the bushes, reputed to be. The mothers would tell the kids there are men hiding in the woods there, who will touch you. And you can't go through there. So Yumiko had to take a more circuitous route through farmers' fields to get home every day. She told me she specifically wasn't allowed. There were certain areas she wasn't allowed to walk in because of the chikan. And to this day, legacy of that is the signs, the flags that people have on their houses. I'll show you one right up here. We'll just take a left turn here. This is my uncle's, my wife. We live right up here, up this way, right up there. And this house right up here on the corner, I gotta put the camera down. Well, hey, I'm stopped. Not this one. Here, right up here in the house. I'll hold it right here. This house, this yellow flag. Can you see the yellow flag? This is my wife's uncle's place. The yellow flag right there. Do you see that? That's a chikan flag. That's it, right? And there's another one up here, I think. Yeah, here it is. This is my wife's uncle's place. Can you see the flag right there with the 110 on it? This is my wife's uncle's place. That is basically saying, if you are telling all the kids, if you're being chased by a bad guy, come here, we'll take care of you. And they're all over the place. And I can tell you that, and this video is started off as a lighthearted explanation of how police have their flashes on it. It turned into more of an expose. And I can tell you that it's a big problem. I mean, it's a big problem in this neighborhood. We have a serious problem in this neighborhood with men pursuing kids. The school up on the hill here is always sending emails and flyers home to tell us about incidents that occur. And I won't go into any more detail than that. I don't need to make this any more serious than that. But I can tell you, and it's with great restraint on my part, holding back my real feelings on this issue, that is a serious problem here. But let's go back to the fun stuff. You know, I've dealt with the more serious stuff in other videos on other channels as well. Back to the fun stuff. If you're in Japan and you see the police with their lights on and they're behind you, it doesn't necessarily mean they're pulling you over. It just means that they're on patrol. If they're going to pull you over, they will get on the loudspeaker and they will say, "Hey there, buddy boy, it's time for you to pull over because we have got some police business to transact with you." That's what they'll say in Japanese. And you'll have to get your Japanese-English dictionary out to figure out how they did the buddy boy part. And there you go. Okay, I'm going to sign off. This is my home right here, and I don't want to make my neighbor uncomfortable. She's trying to back in, and I'm just going to pull up here. Turn my lights back on. See, I turned the lights off. And use the flasher if you want to say thanks if someone did something nice for you. Now I'm going to try to back up, so I'm going to turn off. Signing off for now from the place in Japan with the flashers on for safety. Take care, everybody. Have a nice evening. Bye.